Okay, so we're definitely not going to try and use a flare gun on him. Let's get this out. Let's have a little coffee. It'll get us some energy back, which is some stamina. That'll help. That first time we were so reduced on stamina that we ran away from him, which does not work, apparently. He should be just over this hill, right? Come on, buddy. Get off. Back up. Don't run. Just get up here. Cover your breath. Wish I could see his stamina. There we are. I just ran for just a little bit. I probably could have fixed the spear, but you know what? Come at me, bro. This is my hill. And I'm gonna keep it. Maybe. Okay, we got half of it back. Come on, buddy. We're gonna do this dance one more time.
Bear has an uncanny sense of time.
I don't know where he's going, but I hear him crying.
Could end up being useful.
Actually, I'm not sold on carrying the firewood. I'll put the fir firewood away and keep the cedar. Keeps us just under our limit. Anything useful up here? Stones. In here I was hoping to find something like a friggin' key or something. Decent climbing socks, worn work gloves, no. Energy bar, scrap metal, no. We'll keep the energy bar. Okay. Huh. What are you surrounding out there? Okay, this is the last little bit. We should be able to take this and get back to Jeremiah. Okay. Sweet. I'm not entirely sure how to get back. Oh, the Aurora hatch is... Alright, I think we need to go see the Aurora hatch. Even if we can't open it due to a lack of Aurora. I think we need to go look at it. That way we know where it's at. I think it'll show up on the map with more than an exclamation mark if that's the case. There's a deer. It's just up over this way. Okay. That is several saplings. I think there's supposed to be like a bow and arrow in this game, so I'm wondering if these birch saplings are used for making arrows. But it's not a thing that we have to do right now. Ah, the Aurora hatch. Okay.
I've been looking for you.
Well, it's electrified. Enter the hatch when the Aurora is activated. Where in the world would I stay? That's safe. I don't know that I make this trip in the Aurora. I don't think so. All right, we'll leave. I want to come over here and find out what this is. It sounds like a waterfall. It looks like there's a waterfall. We're just doing a little survey before we get out of here. I'm hoping to find some sort of a cave or a building or a hydroelectric something or another that we can get in and would be a safe place to chill and wait for the Aurora to come so that we can use the Aurora hatch. Otherwise, we are going to have to... there is a cave, but it doesn't seem like a particularly safe cave. Oh, maybe it is. It's a separate zone. So we could stay in the cave. Wow, it's very dark in here. So we could stay in the cave and be warm and not have wolves. There's been no indication at all that wolves are in any sort of indoor anything. I don't even know where this leads. Well, if we have to spend the night, this is a fine place to spend the night. 2 Celsius, so it's warm enough in here. Lots of stones. But yeah, there's been no indication that, one, this is anything other than an indoor area, and two, that there are ever anything else in an indoor area. As a matter of fact, what do you see? A torch, campfire, backpack, a rope? Interesting. We usually don't encounter ropes unless we need ropes. I wonder what location could have used a rope. Maybe like the Muskeg Overlook? Where we went to the very first tower?
Excellent.
Soda, dog food. Okay, so this is actually a fantastic place. We'll just come back here. We've got coal. That looks like the way out. Okay, let's see where it comes out. But I'm pretty happy that this is a... I have suddenly decided to reconsider my stance on there not being anything in caves. Although I think it just fell down. Oh, it is ravaged. I still think it just fell down. It's right in these 2 collapsed locations. Okay, and then that just is a ramp. And it looks like the exit to the cave up here. But then, I thought those were the exit to the cave. So we could just stay in here if we brought enough food. There's even branches and coal and... Now I'm walking in the dark instead of having my lantern out, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. That's the exit. So this is where we'll wind up staying in order to wait out the Aurora. Or wait out a night that has an aurora. Ah, Marsh Ridge. So we're over here on this side. So it kind of teleports us, actually. I hear the waterfall off over in that direction. We could venture forward, but I don't want to at this point in time. I want to start heading back for Jeremiah. We are probably not going to approach it from this direction, although it actually does seem to be pretty close to where the low blind is. Besides, we didn't pick up the rope. No, we wouldn't make it back to Jeremiah at this time of day. Not if we don't know the path. Okay, I've come to a conclusion. I have changed my mind. We will get the rope. We will venture out aside of the cave, and we will see if we can find the place to lower the rope. And then we will come inside here and we will spend the night. We don't actually need to do anything to get light or anything, but there's branches and stuff like that that we can cut up. The cave is definitely safe. It's a little bit of a lost location. There's the rope.
Too heavy.
It's kind of hard to see where everything is without our lantern, but I'm doing okay. I can see it. So if you think about it, there's food, there's wood. They gave us a pre-constructed campfire. The only thing that they did not do is give us a bedroll. And I'm thinking real seriously about leaving our bedroll here. And then picking up the spare that we have left at our cabin. There's actually another one on the map too, over here at the Poacher's Camp. And Poacher's Camp may be close enough that it's worth going that way, but I kind of doubt it. You'd have to do that, and then that, and maybe, but this cave, I think this cave is where it's at. So I am hoping for an aurora tonight. It seems unlikely. It has not happened every night. It actually happened like 2 nights in a row and then hasn't since. But for all I know, there's something that happens whenever you find the aurora hatch where it tries to trigger something to say, well, within the next few nights there should be an aurora. How far down are we? Not too far down. Trees, branches, sticks. Even some food, if you consider all these reishi mushrooms and stuff like that to be food. I want to keep heading down this way, I think. Towards the only other landmark that we found. Okay. Lots of birch trees out here so that we can get kindling. Kinda wish the game had a compass. Like a findable item compass, because we're just looking at our map and we automatically know what direction we're at on our map, but we also don't have it here on the screen. And I guess I'm okay with that. It teaches us to learn the maps, but on the other hand, the information is there, it's just hidden on another screen, like the thermometer. Okay. Maybe this way. That other direction seemed kind of steep. And I could be entirely wrong. There might be no location with a rock. But it's the middle of the afternoon. It's foggy. We might as well look. We're hungry, we're thirsty, there's another sapling. Still not seeing a rock. Oh, never mind. That looks like the rock. There are a lot of saplings here. They have got to be used for bow and arrow, I guess. I really don't see anything else that they could be used for. We haven't needed it to make any tools. Maybe there's a spear or something else like that. Alright, so Marsh Ridge. Yeah, this is all very mountainous. I think we're just gonna head back up to the cave. How are we for 35.5? What did we pick up besides that put us in this position? Dog food, that's what it was. How about some water? Or actually some Stacy's grape soda. Delicious soda. And then we'll have the chocolate bar. Just a little sugar and quick energy to get rid of our sprain risk here. We're at exactly the right weight. We gotta go around that. There's our footprints. And the cave. Do you think that we could possibly not see the aurora because of how foggy it is? I know it's not the right time of day for it, but if it was this foggy at night, do you think we could miss the aurora? Actually, you know what? We have a little time left. I want to keep exploring out here. Because we'll be in here all tonight, right? It's just now touching the horizon. What do we have over here? We might chop that up for firewood and take it with us. Old man beard. Lots of old man beard, actually. Another cave. Okay. Where does this go? That's a cave-in of some sort. That's not a cave. That's probably a passage to another zone that we can't go for. Okay, fine. Let's chop up this limb and get our butts back in the cave. Be nice to have some fire while we wait, right? Oh, and we'll get a tinder plug from it. 45 minutes. Absolutely, that's not unreasonable. We'll do it again. Okay, so with the sun just touching the horizon, we still have like 3 hours. Like dawn and dusk is like 3 hours long, where the sun or the moon is touching the horizon. I guess that makes sense, right? If you were way out in the country, and I do mean way out in the country, you can see by the light of the stars. By the Milky Way more than anything else, of course, but you can see by the light of the stars. I think we will try butchering this deer so that we don't let the meat go to waste. It is warm here, but I don't know how long it will stay good. I have a sneaking suspicion that the countdown for condition on stuff is always running as long as I'm in the area. Oh, it doesn't take long at all for that. Okay. I'm not worried about the... Well, this is a good way to find out if it counts as inside or outside, right? If I take out this gut, we'll just do one. Is it faster with the knife? Oh, so much faster. Let's use the hunting knife. If I take out the gut and I drop it and it starts to cure, then we are inside. If I don't, then we are outside. Alright. I need the lantern. I actually wonder if that would allow us to see the aurora. I suspect not, but it's possible. Anything hidden back here? Nope. Just the pieces of coal. We'll drop those by the fire. There is an abundance of things in this place. Food. Consumables. All sorts of stuff. Actually, pretty great shelter. With one exception. There are no containers other than that backpack. So... you know, it would be hard to haul a bunch of things back here and keep it somewhat organized. And this should be somewhere around here. There it is. All right. I am going to... pretty sure that this is the way out. So what I'm going to do is drop one stick. There we go. That is an arrow out. I mean, for now. No bed. That's fine. We have a bedroll. So let's start a fire. I want to put this out. Tinder plug, cedar firewood. It's great. We'll set up our bedroll and have some fire and do some cooking, and that did not work out the way I wanted it to.
All right.
Okay, let's add a piece of coal. So 1 hour adds 1 hour and 6 minutes of duration. All right. Yep. Probably enough coal for now. Cooking slot. We'll cook that bit of venison. Been carrying this one around. What about this one? 67% for 0.1, 61 for a little more. That's fine. Oh, that's not the button I want. Bedroll.
Hope I can still eat this.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave it, though. One minute until ready. Okay, so we need to make some water. This would be super kind of dangerous to do, although we are in a low point. It would kind of go out that way and then up. There are vent holes. Nighttime is coming. 41 minutes until ready. Well, I don't want to just pass time. Let's look at the condition of all of our clothing after tussling with the bear. Everything is in surprisingly good shape, although we are carrying around some cloth so that we could probably stand to do it. Let's go ahead and drop this fresh gut. And are you curing? It is curing. This counts as indoors. Six days. Okay, well, that's fine. Craft some tinder so we can leave the tinder behind. "21 minutes, okay. We will drop all of this coal. We do not need to carry it with us. Just like we do not need to carry around all this cedar firewood. Okay, we are underweight again. This place is really well decked out now, isn't it? We even have a torch. So, cool thing about a torch is I've never found a situation where we fail to light it. I wonder if it would always be effective at lighting a campfire. Every time I've tried to, it said that it was 100%. Potable water. We will absolutely take it. One of the things that we are going to do is cook some herbal tea. We'll also cook coffee and stuff like that, but we're going to cook some herbal tea with the idea of going to bed here in a little while. Doesn't have to be warm. Just has to make sure that we recover the rest of our condition, which I think we would do anyway, if I'm being honest. All right, so 880 calories. Let's take it. Yeah, actually, we could use that. 880 calories should just about fill us up. There we go. Pretty close. Okay, so we are carrying around some things like peaches, but I think that's fine. Herbal tea, 4 minutes until ready, 3 minutes until ready. I could cook the peaches now, and that would give us another can, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so the smart move would be go find out now if there's an aurora going on or not. I just don't want to lose my coffee, so we'll take it. That will burn for quite some time. Let me just... Actually, you know what? Let's take the torch. Relatively sure that this is our exit. It's definitely the one I marked as our exit. Yeah, this is the exit. I remember this path. If it's the aurora, if it's aurora night, we will go for it. We will get out our flashlight and we will find our way to the aurora hatch. If not, we'll come back and we'll get some rest. Well, I can't tell. No. No aurora tonight. Okay. Well, let's go get some sleep. Making torches is another thing that we could be doing with lantern oil. It's lantern oil, like 3 sticks, and a piece of cloth. We can light it. We can throw it. We can walk around with it. It's supposed to scare off wolves a little bit, I think. Maybe. Actually, now that I think about it, that's probably not true. Okay, so where is it? Under burnables? Is it a tool? It's a tool. Drop. There's a lot of coal that we picked up. 2 pieces. Drop. Drop. The only other thing that we haven't really done is we didn't leave any fire starting here. So we will drop some of our matches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop. There we are. Wood matches. Let's go ahead, and we have a lot of time, right? And plus 80. Wow. We are nice and warm. Actually, it says it feels like 66 Celsius, which is incredibly hot. That would be unpleasant as hell. How did we do for water? I'm already forgetting these things. It may be time to look at wrapping up for the night. Let's go ahead and cook another water. I do wish there was something to do at this point. Right? It's the middle of the night. I am going to... I've left this piece of food on the ground, so I'm going to drop a liter of water. Okay, candy bar, stale chocolate bar, that's a little bit of food. Lots of light. Lots of fuel. What else can we afford to drop? Not this. This is going away soon. Dog food. We'll drop the dog food. It's kind of heavy. It's nutritious. I'll cook one more water. Okay, let's have our nice cup of herbal tea. I know it's cold, but we don't need the warmth bonus at the moment. And then we'll just drink some water, just so that we are nice and hydrated. That's what we've been spending a lot of time getting. Okay, we've got an hour left. It's the middle of the night. We'll sleep for about 8 hours. And then we will journey back to Jeremiah, probably crossing across the north side of the muskeg. I'm not sure about cutting across to get back on the tracks. We probably could. Probably.
Holy shit, that's hot.
Well, okay, so you can accidentally step in fire. Good to know.
The pain.
Put down that. Okay, that was a definite accident. What have we done to ourselves? Burns.
That hurts so much.
It will be reduced until you heal it. You need painkillers and a bandage. We can do that. Well, I'm glad we drank the tea, but I'm a little sad that we walked into the fire. Let's make sure to actually choose sleep instead of pick up.
It will lead you back to me.